So guess what? Okay, so I have just a few hand knit projects here that I need to do the final touches on. First, I have these little dishy cloths that I've been making. I've been doing sets of 3. So I've been doing seed stitch, I think that's basket weave stitch, and then garter stitch. They are roughly palm sized, and that is just the size that I find that I prefer for kitchen needs, because I don't know, I sort of hate having a giant washcloth in my kitchen sink. You wash a lot of gross things in your sink, so I like to minimize the surface area. And sorry, my nails are really gunky because I was pitting cherries earlier. Anyway, I've been finding that I like these a lot. I just use a fresh one every day, and so I need quite a big stack of them. I like to run them through the washing machine before I use them for the first time. So I'm gonna toss these in the washing machine, and then I'll be able to add them to the collection. And I just finished the front pocket here on this Odila Cape pullover for my oldest daughter. She has finally outgrown her prior collection of sweaters, which lasted her for like 3 years. So I am beginning the process of knitting her a fresh batch of sweaters that I'm hoping will last her for another 3 years. So this is the first of that collection, and this is a good like transitional seasonal piece. It looks really stiff right now and kind of uneven, but if you're new to knitting and the world of wool and blocking, the minute you soak a garment that's made of wool in water, it absorbs all of that water and the stitches become really plump and flexible, and then you can kind of lay it out and let it dry, and it just completely changes the fabric. So, and then finally, I knit myself a giant Mara shawl, which is actually a replacement shawl for one that I gave to my stepmom last fall. So I finished knitting this back in October, but I don't know, I just have been too lazy to finish weaving in the ends and block it. So I'm gonna do that today, and then I guess I'll just fold them away and they'll be ready for next fall. Well, we brought home another one, and this one's a buckling.
I know, dude.
So this is Thomas, our new buckling. He is almost 4 months old now, but he will eventually breed our does later this year once he comes of age. Until then, we are letting him run with our herd and keeping him in a separate stall at night with Martin, one of our wethers, whom he will eventually room with once we move him to his own buck pen. Thomas isn't the only new addition to the farm. We also recently brought home a couple French Angora rabbit does. So we just got home and here they are. This is Juniper and she's a chocolate French Angora doe. And this is Hazelnut and she's a cream French Angora doe and she's got the sweetest little face. So we tried to have the rabbits on the front porch here, but there's just too many issues.
So where are we going to put them?
So we're going to go put them in the goat barn.
The goat barn?
Yeah. So the rabbits have been living in the barn for the past month or so, and actually this is working out really well. We're waiting on some big stacking cages that are on back order to arrive, but hopefully they'll get here this month and we can refine our setup. Okay, so we have a broody hen and we're gonna go pop some eggs under her just to see. We chose a couple black copper Marron eggs and a couple olive egger eggs. I've never done this before, so it's just an experiment.
You can hear her in there.
I'm gonna come through the door and shine a light because I want to watch you. Okay. You get them all?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So Matt just slipped the eggs under Danny and we're just gonna leave her in here. She's with her injured hen. We're just gonna leave her in here and see what happens. Who knows? Why don't you pull out the eggs first?
Okay.
The one in the very back there. She's mad too. She'll sort them out. Okay. Let's see those ones. So these are her eggs.
These are both Trudy's.
Oh, those are either Trudy or Danny eggs. And we pulled them out because they're definitely not fertilized because no rooster enters. Now she's sitting on black copper Marron and olive egger eggs only, and we will see what happens. You're good to go. Oh, Danny.
One of the colored eggs is missing, and they all have yolk all over.
Well, it might have just been a dud or something. You know, she might be taking care of things. I don't know. You're saying one of the black copper Marron eggs?
Yeah.
I'm thinking those are the least likely to be fertile. Guess what? I count 5 chicks.
Oh my god, every egg.
Every egg.
All those chickens. I see them.
And they all look alive. So we've got one black copper Marron, probably one either Lakeshore or Easter egger, and 3 olive eggers. Paired crossed with whatever Bok Bok is. I think he's an Americana cross. she's trying to sit on him. Oh my gosh. So we're gonna move them to their own little tractor, something we can monitor a little bit better. It's a nice warm day too, so that's good. Next up, we are nearly finished with our pasture fencing. And once we finish that, we have a buck pen to build for Thomas and Martin. Like that. Matt doesn't like goats at all.